You know, we were talking yesterday about how it felt a little colder in the newsroom in spite of it being so hot today.
Yeah.
I did not notice that being a problem today.
No.
But I did notice it being warmer than I thought maybe it was going to be.
Yeah, upper 80s. The sun, it's a hot orb up there, and
Yeah.
when we see it, it tends to boost those temperatures. We didn't have a whole lot of cloud coverage this afternoon, and because of that, we hit 88 degrees. Right now, 83 outside, and we're looking at this front that is, I think, going to be a somewhat tricky forecast because in the space of about 40 to 50 miles or so into Saturday morning, temperatures are going to be pretty varied as this thing starts to slide a little bit farther to the south. So it's definitely a change to the forecast. This is the first time we're talking about a front being in the region tomorrow and Saturday. So this is how it plays out. Overnight temperatures, they're going to hang out in the mid to upper 60s and low 70s. The front will get close to the Highway 59 corridor tomorrow morning. I will say that some guidance wants to drop this much farther to the south. So I'm leaving it to the north for the time being on Friday. It just kind of hangs out north of the coastal bend. The inland locations tomorrow will not be as influenced by southeasterly winds, so you're going to see mid to upper 80s there. I've got us in the mid 70s in Corpus Christi, but watch what happens into Saturday morning. That front does make it a little farther to the south, so we're looking at a 10 to 15 degree difference north of and south of that front. And if this were to some reason get a little farther south, we could see a 10-degree drop or so in town on Saturday morning. But this is how I see it as of right now, with 50s north of the front, mid to upper 60s to the south of it, and then it retreats back to the north on Saturday, and it will be a breezy, warm, and humid weekend of weather. Lots of clouds streaming in from the south and west. We're going to look over toward California. This upper level feature, it's going to be a mess in California over the next couple of days. That system's going to drop a lot of rain and mountain snow out there. Then it moves to the north of Texas early next week. We will not get rain from it, but we will get this weak front in on Monday morning. The front doesn't do a whole lot to high temperatures, but it does drop us into the 50s on Tuesday morning, and we'll see a significant drop in humidity with it down to dry and comfortable Monday and Tuesday of next week on the Muggy meter. Tonight, mid 60s, some coastal fog with an east breeze 6 to 12 miles per hour. I've got us in the mid 70s tomorrow afternoon with morning fog and a spot shower, mostly cloudy in the afternoon, and an east wind at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Some chop on area waters. The rip current risk remains elevated on Gulf of Mexico facing beaches. It'll be a partly to mostly cloudy weekend. I think a little more sun on Sunday with a high of 81. There's that front on Monday. Again, high temperatures really don't budge a whole lot with this one, but the humidity goes down. So we'll have a cooler morning on Tuesday with 50s and a pair of sunny delights because of the front. So we'll take that.
I think we will. All right, on.